I'm pleased that the Tennessee Williams Festival St. Louis is doing both Williams the Night of the Iguana and A Lovely Sunday for Creve Coeur. Iguana was Williams' last Broadway success in 1961. In 1979, A Lovely Sunday was done off-Broadway. Most playwrights begin off-Broadway and move up. Williams reversed. He was thought to be washed up, too much booze and drugs, writing strange plays. But A Lovely Sunday is a very good play, quite delightful, as the recent production revealed. Iguana is prime Williams, with his southern rhythms, or New England or German as needed, and his poetry of the stage embedded in his dramatic realism, and always the battle of the spirit and the flesh, the Puritan and the hedonist. Williams knew the battle well. He was both. So is his central character in Iguana, the Reverend Lawrence Shannon. He's chosen the ministry as his profession. He hurls such fierce imprecations at the sinners in his church that they lock him out of it, and lock him out because he has seduced the teenage daughter of one of the deacons. He had the church for a year. For 10 years, he's been conducting tours all over the world and seducing young women on the tours. He's reduced now to leading a busload of faculty and students from a Texas Baptist women's college on a tour of Mexico, and seducing the 16-year-old student on the tour. The split in his nature is destroying him. He's haunted by his spook, and he's leading his tour to his place of refuge, the rundown Hotel Costa Verde on a cliff over the ocean, surrounded by jungle. Here he will find a friend, Maxine Falk, owner of the hotel, widow of Shannon's even better friend, Fred, recently deceased. Maxine is the flesh, offering Shannon refuge, rum cocos to quiet the spook, herself to satisfy other needs, though she is hardly the Lolitas he lusts after. In counterpoint, arrive at the hotel Hannah Jelks and her 97-year-old grandfather, Jonathan Coffin. She is a painter and he is a poet. They support themselves by their art, selling her paintings and his poems to the other guests at the hotels where they stay. They speak for things of the spirit, for human connection, not of the flesh. Shannon is the battleground for Maxine and Hannah. Tim O'Sell directed, as always, a clear, intelligent, exciting production at the festival with a near-perfect cast. James Andrew Butts as the tormented priest Shannon, Levon Byers as the strong, lusty Maxine, Niecy Sturgis as the courageous, insightful Hannah, and Harry Weber as the gentlemanly, frail poet. Spencer Sickman as the driver of the bus, Elizabeth Ann Townsend as the fierce, determined leader of the women on the bus, Summer Bear as the girl Shannon seduced, Greg Johnson sent to replace Shannon, and Victor Mendez and Luis Aguilar as Maxine's Mexican hotel staff. And because the Puritan in Williams must always condemn evil, and in 1940, Nazis are the most obvious evil, he lodges in the Casa Verde a German family, father and mother, daughter and son-in-law, singing Nazi anthems and celebrating their shortwave radio's report that the Luftwaffe has set England on fire from London to the Channel. Steve Isom, Teresa Doggett, Channery Kingsford Tangay, and Hannah Lee Eisenbath make them quite jolly and repulsive. Dancy Dye fills his set with fascinating textures, lighted by John Ontiveros, period costumes by Garth Dunbar, and sound design by Ellie Schwetty. The iguana captured by the hotel workers to fatten and eat is set free. Are Hannah and Shannon?
Good question, but we're very indebted to the festival for letting us see two Williams plays that we don't often get to see.
True, and very well done.